Okay, I think we're live now. Looks like it for like a minute. Sorry about that like crazy intro. This is my first live stream, so it's not super professional. But I have the Anycubic Kobra X that I just got, not sponsored, and so I'm going to unbox it live. And yeah, so that's what this is going to be. Anyway, let's get started. Let me switch over and I'm just going to open this up. I'm very excited about this. This is going to be my first multicolor printer that I've ever had. So I'm excited to kind of get into that. I don't want to destroy the box just yet. I'm not ready for that. It's too soon. But I do want you guys to be able to see what is inside. Okay. What is this? This is an L. I don't know what that means. Hopefully we'll find out. Something's hanging out here, but I don't want to tug on that just yet. Okay, and here, okay, this is our build plate, it looks like. Stuck in there pretty good. Nice. Nice. Looks good. Lovely. Lovely. Sorry, just trying to keep an eye on the chat, not like I'm expecting anybody to connect to it. So let me set this aside with these two pieces, and we'll take these first two pieces of foam out. And then this looks like we have some filament and just some basic tools and some bolts I'm going to need to put it together. And yeah, nozzle cleaner. Yeah, nothing fancy there, or too fancy. Here's the power cord. Here's the main frame. Then we have, this is the spool holders that get mounted to the top. I'm going to set those aside. Here is the user manual. You know how like all those people like take the user manual and then just throw it? I'm not one of those people. Like, oh, I don't need this. I kind of feel like I need this a little bit. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, so it shows you essentially how to assemble it. So yeah, I don't know. We'll kind of use that as a reference guide. We'll see how much we need it. And then this is the gantry that comes out. Wow. Everything is zip tied pretty nicely, held together. You set this aside. Hopefully we're getting close to getting this box moved out of our way. What else is in here? Oh, here are the spools. I'm assuming these are all for the spools to hold the spools on. Let me set those aside for now. And taking some foam out. Okay, what is this? I have no idea what this is. I'm sure we'll find out. Some bone tube. Probably will need that. Oh, is this no. Maybe this is the nozzle cleaner or something like that. Looks like it could be. I don't know. And then here is the base. And then is that what's left in the box? Is there nothing else in here? It doesn't look like there's anything else in here. So let me. All right, I need to move this box. Hang on a second. Excellent. Just okay. Box is out of the way. Let's go ahead and cut this. Okay, and then takes care of that foam. More, and more foam. Okay. Let's see what it says is next. Remove the printing plate with the printer base. Install the printing plate from the front with the silk screen printing face up. Align all the edges. Remove. Okay, so I'm assuming wants us to go ahead and do this. Cool. Okay, so now there are 6 screws on the gantry frame that it wants us to take out using the toolkit. Now you see what I edit out of all my videos. All right, let me get the tools. I wonder what the magnet is for. Let's see. Nope. Nope. What size is this? It's going to be the last one. Isn't it always the last one? Okay, so there's 6 screws. So this is 1. This is going to be 2. This is going to be 3. Okay, that's those 6. And then I think to take out the other 6, it would be good if I mean, it does show this moved in the instructions, so we're going to cut this. Remove this and this. Move this over. And then we are going to remove these 6 screws. All right, so there's those 6. Check, check, check. Now it wants me to install the gantry frame. It says raise the Z-axis. And then we're going to Got to move that up and then slide that in place. And then all the bolts go down from the top, which is kind of nice. I mean, used to on a lot of printers, you'd have to flip it over, have it going from the bottom. So it says grab the top horizontal axis of the gantry, lift the X axis to 3/4 height of the Z axis for subsequent installation. Push the printer base to the front, expose the screw positions, and use the Allen key and it says wrench M5 30mm screws, total of 8, 4 on each side between the printer base and the gantry frame from the top to the bottom. Okay, so it doesn't say anything about like trying to get like a star pattern, you know, like make sure you bolt them all down a specific way, like, you know, like you do with a car, with car lugs, you know, that's kind of what I'm thinking, like, so it's like level. Doesn't say anything about that, so I'm going to kind of do that anyway, just because. I feel like it's smart. Maybe it's not, I don't know. Probably doesn't matter at all, but I'm doing it anyway. Oh, I think L is a decorative color. I think L is a decorative cover. I think it's the cover that goes over these two things so that you can't see them. I do wonder what's under these. All right. Okay. All right. So I'm pretty sure the L stands for left for these decorative covers. So left goes here. Nope, left goes here because that would be left. I'm assuming it's left from the front. Yeah, and then this is right. Okay, and then this apparently is one more decorative cover that I have no idea where it goes yet. Okay, and next, what do we do? Oh, we connect the print head camera. printhead camera. There's the printhead camera. I think the camera's already attached. Oh, let's see. Tilt the printer backwards and expose the bottom of the printer base. Insert one end of the single plug. Oh, so is it not connected to the... Oh, hang on. Did it tell me to connect all these in the last one? I don't think so. It did not. But I'm pretty sure this is what it's wanting me to connect. Oh, here's the camera. I think. Maybe. I don't know. There's definitely... This definitely seems to connect. Oh, look at that. Okay, so it says this is Z-axis. This is... What is this? This is X, printhead, and cam. Okay. Okay. So looks pretty simple. This just goes right in here. And then it looks like, okay, so they want you to go yellow to yellow. You can do that. Then this one goes in here. And this one goes in here. This one goes in here. Yep. This one goes in here. Yep. So that one plugs there. And then this goes in here. And it looks like they want you to lock it down. Okay. Oh, I think to lock it down, I actually... Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's just a little bit fiddly, but that works. So that's in. Everything's connected. Set that back up. What's next? The purge wiper. That's what this is. This here thing that I didn't know what it was is the purge wiper. And it gets installed on the other side, but how? Let's see. Okay, it looks like it gets installed like this. Yep. And then there's supposed to be a screw that you screw in. Let me see. There's not a screw in the bag with the purge wiper. You need a... This is... Oh, do you see? Maybe you can't see. It says lubricant, non-edible. Don't eat this. All right, this is one of the nice little cover plates. Here's printer filament. Here is another random bag. Here is something. I wonder if you use one of these screws Let's see, does it say? Oh, snap. You know what I didn't do? I missed it. I missed a step. Under here, remember that nice little other decorative plate that I was like, oh, I wonder where this goes? Yeah, I missed it. It goes right here. So we put that on. If we have this on all right, it snaps. Okay. I feel like I need to tighten this down more, and this should bend over that way a little more, and then I feel like this will go on a little nicer, maybe. I don't know if that did a difference, but anyway. Okay. Again, cleaning up my space as I go so I don't have a giant mess on my hands when I'm done. Now, okay, we installed the purge wiper. It says push the purge wiper from front to back. Use to tight inside transparent bag. Okay. So apparently there was an M3 screw somewhere. Oh, this one right here. Man, I almost lost this one, I think. Oh no, it's this one. And it's, I don't know if you can see this, but it's the one. It's not a machine screw. It's more like a plastic threaded screw for more meaty bite. And yeah, this is the one. And it's going to screw in from somewhere. Where is it going? Oh, it looks like it comes in from this side. Oh, from the back. All right, there we go. That's on. Okay, so that's that. Any others? Man, this is not a bad assembly at all. Okay, so we're on the top pieces now. Yeah. Okay, and these get installed. Looks like you just pop that down. This goes over the top. Pop it on. Ooh. That's not on all the way. I wonder if am I doing something wrong? I may be doing something wrong. Let's see. Do I have these backwards? I think I have these backwards. I think that's the problem. Yeah, I think I have those backwards. That looks a little better. Let's do this one. Oh, wait. What does it say about this? It says assemble the two filament racks in sequence, inserting the supporting rods into the left and right sides of the spool holders. Okay, so it wants me to put these in first, so we're going to insert those. And it does look like they twist to lock, so got to make sure I do that. Okay, and then it looks like you install it like all the way on the edges where they want it, based on the picture. So let me do this again, trying to get these on. And again, they do twist to lock. Right? Okay, yeah. And the twist isn't that hard. If you get it all the right direction, you're twisting the right way. And then this goes here. Right? What am I doing wrong? Man, wasn't that hard the last time, did I? Man, it looks like it's seating right though. Okay, there we go. Just making sure I haven't grabbed the belt or something. Okay, now install the Teflon tubes. Okay, did I get 4 or do I have to cut this? Oh man, it looks like I got 4 and I don't have to cut, which is like so nice. Okay. Now the question is there a trick to this? Are they numbered or anything like that? It looks like they are. Yes. Oh. Okay. Based on the numbering, and I don't really think it matters, but based on the numbering, I have these backwards, which is fantastic because they've been so easy to put on and off. Okay. Actually, they are. I'm just being a baby. Although this one always just is giving me fits. Oh, I wonder, does that make a difference? I don't know. Okay. Oh man, in the picture they have them all the way over. I want it like the picture. There we go. Okay, good, good. All the way over. And now 1 is here. So 1 goes in. 1. Oh man, you can't hardly see this, can you? I don't think you can. Sorry. Maybe I can just this up. Okay. So 1 is in 1, and then 1 goes into 1, right? Good. 2 goes into 2, and then into 2. Nice. 3 goes into 3. 4. No, not 4. Okay. And then 4. And 4. Okay. And that's it. Wait. I feel like I'm missing a step. There's this little piece here. 1, 2, 3. It says 5. What is this for? Did I miss something? It says power on, load filament. All right, there's this neat little star piece here. I don't know what it's for. And I don't see it. Did I miss it in the manual? Did I miss a step? I feel like it's got to go for the Bowden tubes. It just makes the most sense to me, but I don't see it anywhere. I'm going to Google it real quick and just see what Google says. Okay. It says it holds the Bowden tube securely in place. So I think I was right. I think the purpose of this is to like make these a little bit neater in the sense that you can like come up here and go boom, 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 something like that. And then they just look a little bit Wait, this is 4. 4 goes like this. Boom, boom. Okay. Yeah, I think it's for like something like that to just make them look a little bit prettier. Okay. Now, according to this, we are at the turn the printer on section, which is, I don't know about you, but that's my favorite part. I'm going to clean up for a second though, just because things are just easier if you clean as you go. Okay, now I've got the power cable. So we're going to go ahead and power this guy on and see if it works. Hopefully it does. Oh, there's like, I noticed there's 2 connection points down here at the bottom. Let me show you. Down here, there's like a, what is that? There's a 6-pin and here's a 4-pin. I wonder what those are for. Maybe accessories or something? Oh, you know what? That's probably like for the ACE, their multi-material system would be my guess. I don't know, but it's definitely not in the instructions. Either that or I just completely glossed over and missed it. All right, here we go. Plugging it in, turning it on. Can you see the screen? Hang on. Hey Google, turn off the lights. Okay, now you can see the screen. Good, good. Okay. Was that you? You singing to me? Okay. It came with this filament. What does this say? This PLA. So this is just a gray PLA, a very small amount. We're gonna say English. Region, we'll say global. All right, hang on a second. It wants to connect to Wi-Fi. I'm gonna connect to Wi-Fi now. Oh, this is heavy. I have a really long Wi-Fi password. Okay. Looks like we're connected. It says download the app. Now I have never, this is my first Anycubic, so I haven't used an app before, so we're gonna get it. I'm kind of excited about this. I've seen reviews of this app and it looks very, very cool. So yeah, I'm kind of excited as getting to use this. It might be, you know, I mean, I usually use Clipper, right? And so I use Clipper um, on my devices. So so I got to sign up. Man, they have this weird like verification code thing that you got to do, and you got to like swap tiles, and I'm like, I could not figure it out. The verification is definitely smarter than me. Okay, my account is created. Let me sign in. All right, I'm signed in. Let me just do this. Security confirmation before calibration. Please ensure that the 6 fixing screws on the X-axis have been removed. Yes. Wow, they ask you that a bunch. Calibration is about to begin. Stable? Yeah, sure, we'll call it stable. Oh man, I didn't take all the plastic off. All right. Isn't there an app? Wasn't there an app? Didn't they say that? It like just took me to a website. Oh, so it's preheating now. Okay. All right. Okay. So I got the app all configured and set up. That's kind of cool. I have nothing in my model library. Let's look and see if they have a benchy, because why not? I guess I gotta wait for the calibration to finish though before I can do that. So, how was your day? Everything going okay? We're just gonna wait here for another probably who knows how long. As you ooze filament. Okay, let's see. I think I can take this off now. Oh gosh. Excellent. Oh, and I guess I could take these off. Maybe that was what it was telling me to do in one of those pictures. Can these come off easily? The answer to that question is no. I do wonder, like, I mean, I'm so used to using like Orca slicer, so I'm gonna have to get used to using whatever it is that this needs. All right. I think this is just going to take forever and it's going to be super boring to watch. So I'll stop it and I'll pick you guys up when